Hey guys, so I am actually going to try this, I guess this blog type thing, and see how it goes. Never done this before where I stand in front of a camera and film myself, but I wanted to do it because I got a surprise in the mail today. So a while ago, I posted that I had ordered through IPSY. I was hesitant on doing that just because I am not big on makeup products. As you can probably tell, I am not wearing any makeup today. I work from home a majority of the days, and so when I do work from home, I don't wear any makeup. I mean, not, there's no one to impress. So yeah, no makeup. So bear with me on my all natural face. But I do when I have to go into work or, on weekends or on date nights, which are only like twice a year. I do put on makeup. I am very light on the makeup though. I usually only apply concealer, foundation, some eyeshadow every once in a while. And really that's about it. So I'm not that big. I'm not a makeup artist by any means. So yeah, I was kind of hesitant on doing this just because I didn't want to get products that I know I wouldn't use. But when you do IPSY, you do create a profile. And some of the reviews I read were kind of negative, that they weren't personalizing products. People are getting things that they specifically stated they did not want on their profile. But overall, the reviews were really good. I think it was like 4.4 stars out of 5. And I did watch a lot of YouTube videos with the reviewers. And overall, like I said, it was fairly positive. So I thought I'd give it a try, because if I didn't like this bag, or, if I get a couple bags and then I just don't like it anymore, you can always cancel. So that's nice. And it's only $10 a month, so it's nothing outrageous or anything like that. I do realize from the reviews that a lot of the stuff you get is sample sizes, and I'm fine with that because, like I said, I don't wear makeup every day, and so I don't need a lot of it. But one of the things that I liked about it is, believe it or not, are these little tiny bags. And so one of the reasons why I like these bags is, no, not for makeup storage, but as a mom of 2 girls, I carry around a huge purse tote type thing. Everything and anything you can think of is in that bag. I carry around first aid kit, and there's wipes, either hand wipes, wet wipes, some sort of wipe. I carry around antibacterial hand sanitizer, and I carry around lotion, and I mean, just like anything like travel size that you can think of that you may need on a routine basis or an emergency basis. Yeah, it's in my purse. It's ridiculous. My girls, they get all dolled up with necklaces and bracelets, and the minute they get in the car, it all comes off. They don't even wear it. So where does it go? In my bottomless purse. So what I like about these bags is that I usually have a couple of them in my purse at one time, and all of these little travel size random floating items in my purse go in these bags. And so, the bags get dirty and they get worn out. When I buy them, I buy cheap little ones, knowing, I don't need nothing expensive. And so, yeah, so these bags will come in handy as I get my IPSY bags, because I can rotate them in and out of my purse. And I can, obviously use them to put all those little items in there. So I really like the bags. And, it's nothing like, I mean, they're quality. As you can see, there's, a little string hanging there, but, you can cut that off. And it's nothing by means of extraordinary bag, but it's doable. I mean, it's nice. The zipper works wonderful. And, it's a fairly large bag. So that'll do nicely in my purse. So I want to show you what I got, because I am actually, and I did look at all of this in here, and I am actually pretty excited. I think they did right by me and my profile. So as I mentioned, when I first started this, I was surprised that I got it. When I had signed up for this, it was like mid-August, And I got an email confirming my subscription, and they said basically that I would be getting the September bag because August bags had already been sent out. So I was fine by that, fine and dandy. You know, I was, okay, mid-September, I'll get my first IPSY bag. But when I opened it, as you can see on the card, it is for August 2018. Again, not complaining, that's fine. You know, when I signed up, I was hoping I'd get the August bag right away, but, and so here it is. So totally fine by it. So one of the things that didn't fit in the bag that was in the package when I opened it is face masks. Now, when I did my profile, I was fairly honest with it. You know, brown hair, green eyes, light colored skin, not a big fan of makeup. I did indicate on there I do use concealer and foundation and eyeshadow. I did put on there nail polish. I don't have fingernails. Admittedly, I bite my nails. But again, my girls wear fingernail polish a lot. They love fingernail polish. They are true girly girls, and so we go through a lot of fingernail polish. So I figured if I got fingernail polish in the bag, it's not a total loss because the girls will automatically get it, and I'm sure they'll love to get fingernail polish. But I said, you know, no extraordinary adventurous colors, you know, nothing like orange or purple or anything. I am very much earthy tones, very neutral tones, as you can see kind of my house behind me, kind of the browns and the whites and kind of, you know, just like I said, very, very earthy. And so, you know, I put anything like the browns, the blues, the greens, things like that. So I very much stuck true to my profile. Now, face masks, I did not highlight on there. I did not specifically say I wanted them. Just because, like I said, mom of two girls, I don't have time. If I can't put makeup on my face, I'm not going to have time to do face masks. Now, I have done face masks in the past, and I like them. I mean, I'm a hot mess mom. Seriously, I don't have time. By the time the girls go to bed, I'm exhausted, and I just want to sit down. And, you know, in the morning, I got to get myself ready, and then I got to get two girls ready, and we got to head out the door to school and daycare, because I do work full-time. So, yeah, not a mask person by any means on a routine basis, but I got two of them, and I will use them, and what's nice about them is they don't expire until 2020, so that gives me 2 years to use them, so I'm sure I can find time in 2 years. If I can't, there's something wrong with me. So, but one is a blackberry, which sounds amazing, and by the way, when I read the back of it, just the description, they sound really great. Like, I really do want to try these. So I got a blackberry, and then I got one not quite sure about, but it's kale. I don't eat kale. I don't drink kale smoothies or the green type smoothies, but I'm sure, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. So these are nice. So they'll probably go in our bathroom closet until I can find time to use them. But I got two face masks. And then also what I got in here is I got 4 more things actually, and I know on some of the reviews they read that you get anywhere from 4 to 6 items. I got 6, and I'm, you know, kind of leaning toward the fact that IPSY did that on purpose just so they can kind of reel me in, and, you know, so I keep ordering from them. But a lot of the reviews, people only got 4 or 5 things. So I got 6, which is nice. And like I said, I absolutely love what's in this bag. I think they did a really good job of going by my profile. So hopefully that will continue in the future. If I'm finding a trend where they're not going by my profile, I will definitely cancel my subscription because I don't want stuff that I can't use. So the first thing I got, it's called, and I don't recognize any of these manufacturers, or what do you call them, vendors, I don't know, but and that's just because, like I said, I don't use makeup a lot, so I don't have a lot of experimentation with products other than, you know, like CoverGirl and Neutrogena and stuff like that. So the first one is by Bang Beauty, and this is actually eyeshadow. And when I looked at it before I took it out of the box, on the back it says smoky, and I was a little bit nervous because Not a big fan of the blacks and the, and the grays. But when I actually opened it, it is sample size, but there's 4 different ones in here. And there is a gray, but then there's a brown, and then 2 kind of golden darkish browns. I'm sure I'll probably try using the gray. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of it. And like I said, they are small, but having used eyeshadow before, you don't need a lot. So those will last. And I also have other eyeshadow that I need to use at first. But beautiful colors. Really like those. I think those will work. And then another thing I got is it's from, no idea if any of you speak, well, it's London. I don't know how to pronounce this. Sayate, but it's highlighter. Now, I did not mark highlighter as something I wear. I understand what highlighter is to be used for, but I don't know how to apply it, and I'm sure that's something that I could easily find a tutorial on. But I've never worn highlighter before in my life, and like I said, it was not something that I indicated on my profile. But I mean, I don't know how much you need, but to me that's pretty big. I think that's something that would last you a few times. So, and it's a pretty color. It's called Moon Dust. I don't know. Is that too, I don't know. I think it matches, I think it's perfect for my skin tone. Like I said, I really don't know. And yes, this is a pretty honest review. I'm not getting paid for this, to do this, but I just thought I would let you guys know in case any of you were considering IPSY. But yeah, so, and I think, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, but I think someone said on one of the reviews that you can use like blush and potentially highlighter as eyeshadow. So if that's true, I don't know, it looks eyeshadowy. Like, I guess you could wear it, and that would be a pretty color for eyeshadow. So we shall see. That one will be an experimentation on my part that will have to take place at some point when I have alone time. Let's all laugh at that for a minute because I don't get alone time. The other thing I got is blush, and I have used blush in the past. Like I said, it's not a daily thing. It's even when I do put on makeup, I don't always put blush on. But this is, I do like blush. This one is by IPSY, and it's called Beach Rose. And this is actually, it's a really pretty color. One of the things I noticed though when I opened it is it's very rocky kind of in there. It's not smooth, but it does break up when I push on it. I'm not exactly sure if it's supposed to come like that. But I mean, it'll do. I mean, it's just for whatever reason it came like that. But the color is absolutely pretty. I put some on my hand, and as you can see, that looks actually really great against my skin tone. And so I'm excited about that. You don't get a lot in there, but like it'll last a while for me, just because like I said, I don't apply blush like every day. And then the last thing I got from here was a moisturizer. And now I use moisturizer every day. I do a face wash when I'm in the shower, and then when I come out, I moisturize. And so I've never heard of this either. It's from Answer From, and it says Black Volume Gold Radiance Cream with Blackberry Extracts. Intense hydration, refreshing soft moisturizer. Pretty cool. It's a small size, but it feels like it's pretty full in there. There's some wiggle room here on the top. So hopefully you get a lot, but again, you don't need a lot of moisturizer either. I use like a pea-sized drop, and that is able to cover my whole face and my neck. So I'm glad to have a little sample size for moisturizer, because I am actually I'm running out, so I'm going to have to buy some more of my current moisturizer, but this will be good for, when I travel or we go on vacation or something like that. So yeah, pretty excited. So that was my 6 products. So 2 face masks, a little tiny sample size of moisturizer, some highlighter that I gotta figure out how the hell to do it, and eyeshadow, which I will wear, blush, which I will wear, and then, like I said, my cute little tiny bag that I'll use in my purse to store all my girls' products and my travel size things. So hopefully that helped you if you're considering looking at IPSY, or you're even just interested from my other posts about, you know, IPSY itself in general. I will definitely let them, you know, take out another $10 for September and get the September bag and see. I probably won't do this again, the blog for September, but hopefully it's, you know, hopefully it works out, because I really like this bag. You know, like I said, I thought they personalized it for me, and it did for the majority of it came with stuff that you know, I know how to use and I will use. So the only questionable thing was the highlighter. So yeah, so I think I'm really gonna enjoy this. So thanks for listening, guys, and if hopefully this will encourage you to get IPSY if you're interested, or maybe now you're like, that's not for me, I don't want sample size stuff. So thanks for listening.